Well, hi everyone and nice to meet you. So my name is Victor, I'm a postgrad student here at the University of Glasgow, and today I would like to take you all as I do one of the things that I love to do the most here, and that really helps me keep my stress and anxiety in check, which is just walking along the Kelvin River. So let's do it. Okay, so essentially what is going on today is that I am technically in a vacation period between my second semester and my dissertation semester, but as a very diligent student that I am, I still have some business that I need to take care of at the library. So instead of heading straight to the library, I will be taking what I like to call the long way. So from Lister House, which is where I currently stay, I will first head north until I get to the Forth Clyde Canal. From the Forth Clyde, I will then start to head east until I meet the Kelvin River, and once I meet the Kelvin River, I'll just start to follow it south until I get to Kelvingrove Park, which is in the surroundings of the university. So now, for sure, let's do it. Okay, so we're almost at the Forth Clyde Canal, which is just down this hill that is behind me. But first, I just wanted to show you guys one thing that absolutely baffled me about Glasgow when I first got here. And I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but right behind me you can see a skyline formed of hills that kind of show you where the city ends. And the thing is, regardless of what direction you look at, in Glasgow, if you're in a high place, you will almost definitely be able to see that. And so, I mean, being impressed by that, I think it kind of depends on where you came from. But personally, I came from a huge city. I came from São Paulo in Brazil. And that is a place where, regardless of where you look out in the horizon, you can never see the end of the city. And to be fair, I think being in a place where you can actually see the ends of the city, it actually is a great thing for your mental health. You know, it actually allows yourself to settle in and not constantly think that the city is a huge thing that's going to swallow you at any moment. And because of that, I kind of nicknamed Glasgow the finite city. Alright, so as you can probably tell, the Forth Clyde Canal is a human-built structure, which does in itself make for a very nice walk. But personally, I think the very best thing about the Forth Clyde Canal is that it leads to the very majestic Kelvin River. Okay, so we're now very close to the university and my battery is almost dying. So I just wanted to wrap up this video by saying a few things. So as you could see, there's a lot of nature, there's a lot of green in this long path, as I like to call it. And personally, I just think that it's a great thing to, have the opportunity to have contact with that on a daily basis, And as I said before, coming from such a huge and stressful place as São Paulo, being here and just being able to take advantage of that, just being able to experience all that green and, that beautiful river, and all types of plants and wildlife that, kind of circle around it. It just, really allows me to, let the steam off my head for a little bit and just deal with, the stress of being a student in a better way. Because of course, being a student is stressful. We have to deal with deadlines, we have to deal, with all sorts of reading and with all sorts of challenges that, sometimes are very new to us, and I just think that, of course, simply taking walks may sometimes not be, the sole thing that will allow you to take care of your mental health as a whole, but personally, this is definitely one thing that helps me a lot, just dealing with the student life. And I would definitely recommend, and I just think that this long path that I took, the path along the Kelvin River, it actually cuts through a really large portion of the west end of Glasgow. So you have plenty of options, being, in the vicinities of the university, you have plenty of options to just explore it, just allow yourself to relax a bit, before you get back to your daily urban activities. So that's it, I think. I hope I have been able to show you a little bit of what I really like about Glasgow and how Glasgow helps me deal with my mental health. So that's it. See you.